game at a time. Get this one.
Game 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Magic find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
What a series it's been. We're tied at 2-2, and here comes the all-important Game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Porter at the 1 spot. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Webb in at the 5 spot. You look at the Magic. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They got to like their chances.
Now, here's Porter. Driving in. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. MP with it. Pass to Webb. Back to MP. Rebounded by Allen. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. One of mine tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. He said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector. When he's on the floor, he'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thanks, David.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Webb kicks to MP. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The wide open shot from Strus. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's tipped. Webb. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Down low. Strus finds Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Banchero a screen on Mitchell. MP passes to Banchero. Bucket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive.
Floats one up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
On the wing, MP. No one covering.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Mobley outside. Porter bounce pass. Now here's Mobley. Mitchell right side. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Wagner missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Strus finds Mitchell. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero, a screen on Mitchell. MP with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. Donovan Mitchell, 3rd.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
MP outside. There's a screen. Mobley with the block.
And this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Magic trail by 8. Kicks it out to Banchero. Back to MP. Pass to Banchero.
You can see Paolo Banchero plays with such a high energy level at the offensive end. So determined right there.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. So we can't get either to fall. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's MP with the drive. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Mobley. And here's Strus. No one near him. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
MP passes to Banchero. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Strus inside. Here's Mitchell. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Webb's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Porter passes to Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Mitchell's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Orlando making a change here. Holes checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Arabia's checked in.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. Back to Porter. Lets it go with a 3. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jarrett Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
MP dishes to Webb. No good that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And let's head over to the... called by Orlando.
Get loud. It's your 407 penalty.
Van Vliet outside. Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. And 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
You've got Banchero. MP out there with Black. Then there's Wagner. And it's Howard in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That's about want to right there. Paolo Banchero hustling after the offensive rebound, creating a second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic trail by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, MP finds Banchero. And that one is good. Banchero's got 9.
Well, commit to your move, anticipate the contact. Paolo Banchero does both of those things.
Kessler against Wagner. Kessler passes to Smart. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Goes back up. It doesn't go for him.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Webb's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Howard. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen comes in for Walker Kessler. And Porter subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. The Cavaliers trailing. Porter passes to LaRavia. Webb against him. Pass to Mitchell. To end the run. It's hauled in by the Magic. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
MP, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Shot from 16, and it's Goodwin missing. The Magic have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Banchero is screened for MP. From downtown, bring it up for MP. A 3.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Wagner's checked in for Black. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Goodwin. Porter kicks to Strus. Back to Porter. On the wing, Mitchell. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Orlando.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And there's the drive. Strus's shot is good.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Grab a screen on Mitchell. MP passes to Suggs. Here's Wagner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Strus. Now here's Porter. Orlando grabs the miss. Webb's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
One thing Banchero knows how to do is get himself to the foul line. He puts defenders in a position where they have no choice but to foul.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 16 points.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's Strus on the wing. Back to Porter. Mobley outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
We're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
We've also seen them show the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And so here's Cleveland following the miss by Bol Bol. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Here is Porter. Bol Bol making his last shot. Allen, a screen on Suggs to the paint. And it's Allen slam it down.
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Grab a screen on Strus. A 3 from MP. Nailed from 3-point land. MP's got 13 points.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Porter finds Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Allen, a screen on Suggs. Porter double team. Down low. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Wagner with a screen for MP. Inside and stolen by Mobley. Wagner kicks to MP. Wagner a screen on Strus. MP deciding where to go with it.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Black's checked in for Mo Wagner. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Cleveland. Mobley outside. A 3 from Strus. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 6th assist on the night.
This is why Strus is on the floor. His ability to spread you out from deep.
Grab a screen on Strus. MP against Strus. Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
The Magic making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Smart's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. Rebound by the Magic. MP inside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. A step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Orlando leading. So on the floor for Cleveland. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Porter is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP, good.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
The Cavaliers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take it. Mitchell with it. Got by Suggs. Releases. And it's Mitchell missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Now, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And he can't hit the second. Orlando leading by 4. Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Mobley outside. Screen by Allen. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Up dishes to MP. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Grab a screen on Mitchell. MP passes to Webb. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Suggs against Porter. Pass to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen look to score. Forces the defense to make contact.
The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. And Allen drops them both. Here's Wagner. 12 points for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. MP finds Suggs. Mitchell against MP. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell. 20 points for Donovan Mitchell. Webb, a screen on Mitchell. MP against Mitchell. Here's Webb. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter passes to Allen. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from 3-point range. Porter with it. Picked up by Suggs. And stolen by MP. On up the court. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, you love to see Banchero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
And so here's Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Over MP. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Evan Mobley, 4th.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Suggs finds MP. Grab a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game, so they take the lead. Great game for him, double-double down. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, at that size, with that handle, Paolo Banchero, very tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kicks it out to MP. Inside. Banchero trying to get open. And the basket by Webb. And now a 3-point Magic lead. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
MP, good.
Well, MP knows his angles, and he can tell when his shot is there.
Pass to Strus. Porter with the screen for Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter. Magic leading by 4. Now, MP. He's got 27. To the paint. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Bull. He's checked in for Orlando. Nice shot by Smart.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Bull inside. Mobley's there. MP kicks the ball. MP outside. Bull, a screen on Smart. MP passes the Bull. Outside, Smart. There's the drive. The kick out to Porter. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass the Bull. And stolen by Mobley. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Porter dishes to Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. MP against Porter. Kessler with it. Over Suggs. Kessler. No good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
MP, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Outside, Smart. Porter against Wagner. Mobley inside. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
So for the Magic, Mo Wagner comes in for Webb, and Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Porter. Now here's VanVleet. Moravia passes to Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Bull.
What you have to appreciate.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. Banchero, a screen on Mitchell. MP passes to Banchero. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Black is out there with Banchero. Then there's Jalen Suggs. Then it's MP. And it's Wagner in at the 5. This is out there for Orlando. Here's the screen. Porter against MP. 11 feet away. That one good for 2. MP's got 30.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
Porter passes to VanVleet. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
MP gets the job done inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Porter. Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jalen Suggs.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Webb's checked in for Mo Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black. Porter in the corner. Mobley outside. On the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Banchero finds Suggs. MP outside. Pocket 6. Grab a screen on Mitchell. MP, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense on that last play.
And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 17 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
The Magic trail by 6. They set the screen. Here comes MP. Kicks it out to Banchero. And here is MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Count that one.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's MP. MP fights for it.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Cleveland leading by 4. Outside Porter. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. And the 3-ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead early. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Magic shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The Magic shooting well. They're at 45%. Back to MP. Banchero is screened for MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 37.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Banchero is screen on Mitchell. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Now Cleveland moving it up. Pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
MP dishes to Banchero. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. Well, Cleveland shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Porter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Porter. Allen with it. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Suggs finds Banchero. Another miss by Orlando. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. So it's Cleveland winning this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.